Hi, I'm Jamie Morrison, and I am the director, producer, and choreographer of Upwell. I'm so thrilled to be in the Z Shorts Film Festival. This film was inspired by my journey of surfing after losing my husband Jim to brain cancer. I had been a surfer for about 10 years before he died, and after he passed away, I surfed pretty much almost every day that year. And I would go out no matter what the conditions. And I found a lot of solace in the water. I found a wonderful community, and I wanted to share that experience and express that in the film. There was one particular day I remember about 2 weeks after Jim died. I was surfing out in Santa Monica, and there just happened to be a lot of women in the water that day. And one by one, they paddled over to me and gave me a hug and then paddled away. And it was this sort of silent ritual, and that is the essence of what I wanted to capture in this film. And many of those women that I was surfing with that day are the surfers in the film. I'm also featuring Cassia Medor, a wonderful female surfer, and I met her on a plane going to Costa Rica, and it was just such a coincidence because I've been such an admirer of hers. And she was on the plane, and I went up to her and I said, "Would you be in my film?" I told her my story, and she was very generous with her time, and she let me film her one day in Malibu, and it worked out wonderfully to have her as this vision of surfing in the movie. My other featured performer is Rachel Whiting. She's a dancer, and I met her surfing also. And so I had been interested in the connections between surfing and dance for quite a while. And in this film, I got to really explore those connections. And it was a very interesting process. For my first film, I had 4 different locations that I had underwater shots, I had drone shots, I had beach shots, and I had ocean shots, and then I had shots in the dance studio. And so juggling all of the uncertainties of those locations, the weather, the swell, the wind, was really an interesting learning experience. Not to mention when you're trying to film 10 surfers and teach them choreography on their boards, and a set comes through, you lose everybody. So that was kind of a funny moment. I was teaching them the choreography and I just lost the entire group and had to reassemble them. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for including me, and these festivals are so wonderful for first-time filmmakers like me. I've been really lucky to have my film accepted into several festivals and to have been given Best Experimental Film at 2 festivals, honorable mention at several festivals, and Best Cinematography also at several festivals. So I'm super excited to share Upwell with you. And it is a moody, feminine, somewhat sad in tone. I really worked closely with the composer. There's an original score for the film, and we tried to capture those different elements, and I think that he did a beautiful job. His name is Karam Salam. And I worked with the editor over 2 summers. I'm a single mom and I'm full-time working. And so the film had to be kind of made in between when I could do it. And everybody was doing it for nothing or for very little. They knew it was a passion project. They knew it meant so much to me. Originally, the film was called Undertow, and I really wanted to express the sadness that I had been feeling. And through the course of making the film, I actually came across this term Upwell, which means to rise from an inner source, or it also refers to when new water comes in and replenishes old water. So it just seemed like the perfect image and embodiment of what I was trying to communicate in the film. So I'm hoping that you sense that it ends on a hopeful note. The film is dedicated to Jim, to my late husband, and to my daughter Flora. And I just want to thank you so much for showing the film. Bye.